No, but we do expect to see significant movements in the rankings of the economies expected to maintain their positions in the top 10 global rankings of GDP at market exchange rates. So we expect to see China overtake the US in 2026 and then maintain its position as the largest economy out to 2050. And we expect to see India jump up the rankings from 9th place to 3rd place by 2050. The interesting story here will be the dominance of the top 3 economies. So by 2050, China, the US and India will be the 3 largest economies, and each of these individually will be larger than the next 5 economies in the top 10. And with this economic might, China and India will take on a larger role in addressing global issues such as climate change and international security. So in the medium term, what this means is that existing global powers, notably the US, will need to allow India and especially China to take on a greater role on the global stage. One of the key trends that will dominate long-term outlooks will be an era of demographic decline. So the projections for population growth in the long term are for a severe slowdown in global growth. So we're looking at global population growth slowing to about 0.3% over the 2015 to 50 period, compared to 1.3% in the 1980 to 2014 period. And what this means is that for many economies, they will see either a sharp slowdown or even a decline in their population. And going hand in hand with this will be a slowdown or a decline in their labour force. And then for other countries, really in the Africa and Middle East region, where we are not going to see demographic declines, these economies will have an advantage in sustaining higher growth rates. And our forecasts assume that these countries will follow growth-friendly policies, which will allow jobs to be created for growing labour forces.